Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe. But today I'm going to be telling you some useful tips in meal prepping and making your life a whole lot easier. So when it comes to meal prepping, a lot of people underestimate the power of prepping. My favorite saying is, if you fail to prepare, you are preparing to fail, and I live by that day to day. And today I'm going to give you my top 10 tips behind being a meal prep king or queen. Meal prepping is super important, especially in achieving your body composition goals. And like I said, a lot of people underlook it. A lot of people overcomplicate meal prepping, but it doesn't have to be complicated. If you take these simple steps and put them in your everyday life, trust me, you are going to be a meal prepping queen. So first things first, I'm going to reach into my fridge and show you guys how you can just make your fridge so much more prepared and organized, because it is going to make meal prep a whole lot easier. So as you can see guys, all my vegetables are in the bottom there. I've got containers, I've got a protein drawer here, and then I've got all my condiments up there. So as you can see, my fridge is very organized, and that is how I like it to be. All my vegetables down there as well, and like I said, I've got some containers and stuff right there, so it can help me organize. My head is nice and clear during the day and during the week as well. The next piece of advice I can give you guys is plan it out. I've got my diary here. I do pre-plan my meals, and that is how my clients get success. They pre-plan their meals. When you plan ahead, like I said, you know what you're eating, you know what your calorie intake is for the day. Instead of second guessing yourself every single meal, you need to pre-plan your meals. So make sure you write it down. If you have a weekly planner, make sure you plan it out. If you've got a partner, sit down on a Sunday and plan out what meals you're gonna have for the week. That way you know what you need to shop for. That way you need to know what you're gonna have on hand, and it's gonna make your life a whole lot easier as well. The next piece of advice I can give you guys, which is a total lifesaver to my meal prep, is cooking my meats in bulk. I love to do this. I'm a repeat offender when it comes to my meals as well. I like to cook my meat in bulk, so I always cook a whole lot of chicken up, which I have right here. That way it's super easy for me and convenient to bring out and have for my lunches, my dinners, and when I need it as well. The next one and piece of advice I can give you guys is buy pre-planned meals. I like to go with Nutrition Station Alexandria. I am in Sydney. For Melbourne guys, I love to use Nutrition Capital as well. But get pre-planned meals and pre-prepared meals if you're always on the go and busy. I know for Pete and I, we are busy, so we like to have a few pre-packaged meals by the guys at Nutrition Station Alexandria to help us with our busy schedule. Especially if we're taking classes or we're on the go or we're so busy with work, at least we know we've got a healthy pre-planned meal for us, which is ready to go. All we have to do is whip it in the microwave, pull it out, and we are ready to go. We can still stick to our health and fitness goals as well, and it is really easy and simple too. The next one is a bit of a funny one, but I always say get heaps of containers, because this will save you when it comes to meal prepping. I actually got this from Kmart. It is, look at this guys, there are so many different containers in there. It is a lifesaver. It will help you, especially if you want to cook things in bulk and pre-plan things. Also just pre-prepare your meals as well. You can put your meals in different containers, breakfast, lunch, dinner, etc. You can just organize it so well. So make sure you do buy a whole lot of containers and put them in a container drawer. I've got a container drawer down there, which is a total lifesaver as well. Next piece of advice I can give you guys is buy pre-packaged salads and also pre-cut your vegetables and also your salads as well, and fruits if you do have some fruits in there. So I love to keep that in there. That is all pre-packaged. I like to also just buy fresh ingredients and pre-chop them as well when I do have some time. So if I am in a really big hurry and a really big rush, I can just whip them out, and there you go. Pre-chopped carrots, pre-chopped cucumber, you name it. Really good and easy snacks to have on the go as well. The next one as well, the next tip I can give you guys is to spice it up. I do this all the time, and spicing up my meals are super important. I think it is so important to have that taste and that texture to your meals. So I love to do this, and I always do it as well. I always add some condiments, healthy spices, and things like that. I think it's so good because if you enjoy the taste of your meals, you're gonna stick to your diet or your meal plan more. If you don't enjoy it, you're not gonna follow your meal plan. You're gonna find it a horrible experience, and you're not gonna want to, stick to your meals and everything like that. If you find meals which you love and enjoy, it's going to fit into your lifestyle, guys. It's going to be more, it's going to be more achievable to do those meals day by day because you're going to look forward to it. The meals I have day to day, I love and enjoy, and I wouldn't change them for the world. That is why I can stick to my nutrition plan and the certain meals I have day to day and week to week because I just love them. And that's what it should be like for you guys as well. So another tip I can give you guys as well is to prep at your less busy time. There's no point in meal prepping when you're super busy, especially on a Monday. My Mondays and Tuesdays are hectic. They're my hustle days. So I don't have time to prep and cook up my meats, everything like that. I like to do it on my down days, which are a Sunday or a Thursday. I have a bit more time to spare on those days as well. So I like to cook up my meats, maybe cook a lasagna, something like that. That will last me through the week or through the days as well. Make sure you do pre-prepare on your least busy days as well. The next one is what I do and what I recommend to a lot of people, but I do know a lot of people struggle to do this, is I love to be a repeat offender. It just makes my meal prep and my life so much easier. So what do I mean by that? It means I like to repeat meals. So just say if I cook a whole lot of chicken in bulk, I'll have salads for the rest of the week. I love to have the same breakfast because it makes meal prepping and buying groceries so much more easier. It takes the thinking and the indecisiveness out of my day, but I'm a very indecisive person. And so if you give me some options for dinner and lunches, it'll take me a while to figure out what I want. But the best piece of advice I can give you guys, be a repeat offender. Find something that you like and then maybe swap it the next week. So for instance, this week for dinners, I'm having brown rice, fish and veg. All my vegetables and my brown rice is already cooked, and then just cook my fish at night. That takes me 15 minutes. 15-minute dinner, yeah, I'll take that any night of the week. The next week I might have lasagna. So I might do a big lasagna and chop it up and then have it for the rest of the week. So being a repeat offender is super important. It takes the hassle out of thinking, takes the hassle out of being indecisive, and it's just so much easier for me to process everything like that. So that is another piece of advice I can give you guys as well. The next top tip I can give you guys, and this is super important, is to stop overcomplicating meal prep. Make it simple, make it easy, make it fit in with your lifestyle. I see so many people approach me and they try to make the meal plan fit into their day. But you need to make things fit into your day, guys. It is important to find things which work for you and to not overcomplicate things. There's no use in spending hours in the kitchen when you don't have the time, or when you find it so hard with your kids running around, when everything's going on. Make sure you find meals which work for you, and make sure you find meal prep ideas which work for you, and meal prep hacks which work for you as well. That is super important. And the last tip I am going to give you guys today, because I'm a meal prep queen, is to use your freezer. I always use my freezer. I find this super important. So even if you cook up a big soup or chicken, if you like to cook up chicken once a week, do it and then pop it in the freezer. Have half in your fridge, half in the freezer. Obviously don't leave chicken in your fridge for a full week because we don't want you to get salmonella or anything like that. But make sure you be smart with using your freezer. So even your pre-chopped vegetables, even freezer vegetables, they're great. Put them in the freezer, store them. Pre-cut your meals, make sure you do store them in the freezer. This one's, I do use frozen vegetables and everything like that. Sometimes I like to freeze meals if I make them in bulk. I know a lot of my clients like to do that as well. So guys, they are my meal prep hacks, and they are all my top tips for becoming a meal prepping queen. So make sure you do follow them to become a meal prepping queen and make your life so much easier as well. And if you guys need help with meal prepping, meal plans, or changing your body composition, make sure you do reach out, because I would love to help you guys. I've got so many clients and I love to change their lives in relationship to food and also help them achieve their goals as well with their body composition. So guys, make sure you head to my website, laragaia.com, and make sure you do subscribe to my YouTube channel for some more hot tips, recipes, and nutrition information as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one and found it very useful.